to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like and let's get this video to at least 500 likes, right? That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. upload every single day. You can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today, we're gonna be using the shooting and defensive pie chart to make a stretch 5. I guess you could say it's almost similar to a two-way stretch 5 because you are using defense and shooting, but you're not gonna get no two-way stretch 5 name. So it's still a stretch 5, but I guess in theory it is a two-way stretch 5 if you get what I'm saying, all right? So obviously you wanna go with a center position. You do wanna go, like I said, shooting and defensive pie chart. Here, as usual, you always wanna go with speed. You want speed because this is what you have to do to be able to play in the park these days, keeping up with them shot creators. When it comes to your close shot, you just want to go 75. You just want to go 43 on your driving layup, 53 on your driving dunk, and then you can max out your standing dunk, and that's it. And then you want to max out all this here, right? And that would give you 19 shooting. Then you want to skip this here, and then you want to go max out everything here except for your offensive defensive rebound. All right, and because this one here, you want to go at 80. No, 86. All right, there we go. So what you're looking at is 1, 19, 1, and 22. So you do have to like work around here because if you upgrade your driving dunk just to 54, it changes the name. If you upgrade here to 76, it changes the name. So like you do got to play around right here on the finishing side of things. So that's why you don't have any finishing badges, but you're still going to be able to get like the standing dunk and shoot close to the basket, that type of deal. But in theory, this is going to be a stretch 5. So there is certain things you have to sacrifice, and that's going to be all up in here. But cool thing is you're going to have a lot of shooting and a lot of defensive and rebounding badge upgrades, okay? Now, before we go any further than that, what you want to do is you want to get your body type. You want to go burly with your body type. You want to go all the way down to 6'9" with your height. You want to go as short as you can so you can have as much speed and acceleration. And then you want to get your weight and you want to lower it all the way down to 190. Again, this is all about speed. As we all know about current gen, is speed, 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 and speed. So you want to go all the way down to 190 for the 76 and the 76, and keep your wingspan the same at 86, right? So now let's talk about a couple things. When you hit 99 overall and you do well in Gatorade facility, you get +8 on your physical, so you'll get a 84 speed and an 84 acceleration, which is already a million times better than any other stretch 4 pure green stretch 5 I'm talking about that you'll have, right? Your pure green stretch 5 will only have like a 60-some speed. This right here will have an 84, okay? And you have an 84 acceleration. Now, when it comes to the finishing, it's not much there you need to talk about, but I mean, you will have a 78 standing dunk because you do get a +4 to your shooting, playmaking, defense, rebound, and finishing when you hit 99 overall. You will have a 74 3-ball and a 78 mid-range shot, so you already know that shooting is going to be difficult with this build. So you definitely want to make sure that your play shot or whoever your guard is, he does have Hall of Fame floor general and Hall of Fame dimer, okay? All right, so that's what's really going to help you out when it comes to the shooting. Then we look at the defense. You have a 72 interior defense. Now this is where it's really good at. You have a 77 perimeter defense and a 77 lateral quickness. This again is extraordinarily better than any other pure green stretch 5 you'll see in the park. Any type of pure green build is just going to be a major liability. That's why you don't see any stretch 4, stretch 5s in the stage, and you do not see a lot of them in the park. You see mostly what? Glass clean finishers, paint beast, two-way finishers made from the point guard spot, that type of deal for the center builds, because everybody knows perimeter defense, lateral quickness, is being able to play on the ball is important. This build is going to be able to have that ability. Obviously, it's not going to be like no pure red, you know, but you're still going to be able to have some great perimeter defense and lateral quickness compared to a pure green stretch 5. 74 steal, an 87 block, 81 offensive rebound, and an 86 defensive rebound. Defensively, this build is literally night and day better when it comes to the pure green. Obviously, the pure green is going to have better shooting, but with the 19 badges you have, there's a way you can really, really work on to get to be a good shooter if your teammates have floor general and you're receiving the pass with somebody that has Hall of Fame dimer. That will really help you out. All right, so when you come here, you have to go with spot up shooter with this because of what we just talked about, excuse me, of how difficult it will be to shoot. So you want to have this here. But like I said, this is going to be a two-way stretch 5 basically because of how well your defense is on this build, okay? So as you're going to see here, it's going to be called a stretch 5, but we already just talked about how well it's going to be defensively, so it's almost like that two-way stretch 5 build. So now let's do this. Let's test out this build real quick. Let's get 99, and then of course we will get you out of here, right? So let's go here. And of course here, there's not really much you want to do, but I guess you can just go with contact finisher, just so you can put that shots up, but most of the time you will be used as a spot up, okay? Now this is what I'm talking about here. You definitely want to get catch and shoot Hall of Fame, right? You want to get hot zone Hunter Hall of Fame, and you got to get flexible release Hall of Fame because of the simple fact of you are going to be needing as much help as you possibly can if you're not going to be greening. Your green light window is going to be very, very small. You have 7 left over. Now this is where things you have to be very creative with, okay? You need to be in a corner with this build, okay? That's my saying. You need to be in a corner with this build. If you are going to be at the elbow, you definitely want to go range extender, okay? That just makes sense. You want to go range extender. That's just one of the best ways to go about it. But what I also will say is this. If you're going to be getting in the corner, you need to go corner specialist on gold. This will be the best way to do it. Now, you could be doing pick and popping, but I recommend if you're going to pick and pop, make sure you pick and pop and you fade to the corner. All right, don't pick and pop to the top of the 3-point line. If you're going to pick and try to pop as much as you can to the corner. But if you want to use the pick and pop badge, again, you're going to have to be very creative with that. So what I would say is that you want to keep catch and shoot. You want to keep your flex release Hall of Fame. You want to get your hot zone hunter. If you're not going to be using as many threes, then go ahead and get your pick and pop and use it here and not worry about the range extender. Now, like I said, range extender has its importance. So it's like you really have to figure out the best way you want to do it. Maybe you want to go like this, and then you'll be able to have pick and pop here, and then maybe you can just use hot zone hunter like that. So maybe you can use this type of setup, which is also pretty good. Actually, I like this better, to be honest with you. So maybe you can use something like this. So if you are picking and popping, you'll be able to still use that. But you need as many stackable badges as possible to be able to shoot well. All right, so that's where we'll go there. Here, what I would do is we'll just go bail out. That's important. And then on defensive end, obviously you want to go intimidator. You want to go rebound chaser. You want to go rim protector, chase down artist. Pogo sticks, definitely Hall of Fame. You need brick wall, Hall of Fame, of course. You also want to get interceptor on silver. What else am I missing? Okay, yeah. So then now we'll go back and clear everything else up. So we'll go rebound chaser here. And then actually I'll probably go interceptor Hall of Fame just because of how important that is. All right. But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the stretch 5 made from the Hall of Fame defense and Hall of Fame shooting pie chart. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. And as usual, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon to the banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon to the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go.